Hello and welcome to This Is My Voice, a podcast where we discuss self-development and self-improvement and share our perspective on several other issues. Thank you for joining us today. This is your host Laura Tier, and this is my voice. Have you ever struggled with saying no? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be discussing on today's episode. We will be taking the People Pleaser series further and we'll learn a few more tips on how to break free of the people pleasing mindset. If you're just joining us, this is episode 3 of the series, and as you may have gleaned from the title, we've changed the series name from People Pleaser to Finding Your Voice. So to that effect, this is episode 3 of the Finding Your Voice series. Our episode today is inspired by Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. In his discussion of the 4 paradigms of relationships, he dissects the lose-win approach, and that is what we'll be discussing because it aligns with our series. People who take the lose-win approach are the stereotypical nice guys of the world. You know, the ones, the pushovers who just let people walk all over them like they're red carpet or something. And in episode 1 and 2, we established why certain people are this way. Those who take this approach tend to approach every situation with the I surrender, I'll do whatever you want mindset. And that is what we're trying to correct with the series. An individual who has the lose-win mentality tends to lose self-respect in the eyes of others, and relationships formed based on other people's ability to use you do not last. If you're wondering why, it's because they were never in it because of you. It's because of what they hoped to gain from you. And once they get that, they will leave. Some may stick around until they need to use you again. It's a vicious cycle, and they don't regard you as anything more than someone they can use whenever and ever they want. We can blame this mindset on a lot of things: lack of confidence, low self-esteem, the power of negative influence, and lots more. But we've gotten to the point in this series where we do not want to dwell on what influenced or caused this mindset. We want to instead identify patterns and correct them. The adverse effect of one's inability to say no builds up resentment and anger that translates into passive aggressiveness, and down the line it may explode into rage. We do not want this. We want to get to a place where we no longer conform to the lose-win mentality. A place where we adopt the win-win approach, or in certain cases where that's not possible, we adopt the win-lose approach. I'm not saying that there aren't situations where we have to choose the lose-win approach, especially in cases where the issue is truly not worth the headache. But it should be your decision and on your terms, not someone else's. We want to get to a place where we have a firm sense of purpose and self and are truly in control of our decisions. Our goal with this series is to ensure that we're not easily manipulated into doing something we'd prefer not to do because we cannot say no for fear of offending or upsetting someone. Like I have said in our previous episodes, to get to that place where you can say no to anyone, you need to learn to put yourself first. You need to learn to accept yourself. You need to learn to be as selfish as the opportunist who only want to take from you. I remember being asked, how assertive are you in an interview once? And this only goes to prove that even in the workplace, how assertive you are plays a very important role. So you need to understand that it doesn't just affect one thing, it affects everything else around you. It has an adverse effect on your relationships, your friendships, and the trajectory of your career. Some firms want employees who have no assertion whatsoever because they're easy to push around. Others want very assertive people who can take charge and take on leadership roles. Now, do you see why becoming assertive and being able to state what you want firmly without apology is very important in your career? Your answer to that should be yes. Okay, we're going to take a short break here, and when we return, I'll be sharing this episode's tip with you. We'll be right back. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Finding Your Voice series. We're going to dive right into the tip that I hinted at before our break. I've got just the one tip for you today, and here it is. Speak up. I know what I'm talking about, and I believe you do too. Get more volume into your voice. I'm not referring to the obnoxious, offensive kind. And I'm not telling you to be vile or mean or cruel. What I'm saying is, I need you to let your voice boom with the confidence of your decisions. And make sure you square your shoulders up and hold your chin up when you speak. Your tone, voice, and how you comport yourself tells others who you are and how confident you are. If you falter, they will poke, so don't give them that chance. Always make sure that when you speak, you hold your shoulders up and you arm your voice with the certainty of who you are and what you're talking about, and no one gets to push you around. Make it very evident in your voice. Speaking up will take some time, but practice makes perfect. Make recordings on your phone and perfect your voice with strength and power and confidence. Project what you wish you want into your voice. If you prefer to do it in front of a mirror, knock yourself out. Keep 2 things in mind when practicing this. If you're using the mirror technique, make sure you do not do it alone. Ensure there's always someone around who can hear you when you turn up the power in your voice. You need people around because it's easy to do this alone, and it's not effective when done that way. Do it with someone around you and keep at it until you do not need to practice it anymore. Until you do not feel intimidated to use your voice around people. Until it's just a passing thought, the volume in it. And if you're using the voice recording technique, play it back and have someone listening on it with you till the end. Listen to their feedback. If it's good, use it. If it's not, ignore it. If possible, make your recordings with them present. Play it back, redo, and keep at it until you build up your nerve. And trust me, with human nature, while you're recording with people around, they will feel the need to correct you about one thing or the other. Now here's a perfect chance to do something else that will help this along. Tell them to back off, and do not forget to speak up when you do. What we're trying to do is build up your nerve and let the confidence shine through in your voice. Take a breath, chin up, reach into the power deep within your core and let it soar to the surface. Now I need you to use your voice, and I need you to turn it the F up. You got that, yeah? Awesome. Now this brings us to the end of episode 3 on the Finding Your Voice series. And remember, if they aren't listening, you aren't speaking up. Find your voice and use it. Do not forget to subscribe to This Is My Voice and share the show with your friends and your family. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram to share your opinions with me. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, this is Laura Tia, and this is my voice.